Hi, I'm Than from Fairbanks, Alaska, and this is Axis Picks, Clawhammers, and Footstools, the alternative music alternative. That is, you can get alternative music here as opposed to elsewhere. Yeah, so anyway, this is rock and roll radio. It's 70s freeform radio. It's 80s alternative college radio. It's 90s underground pirate radio. It's 21st century YouTube radio. And here we are, ground floor, huh? Pretty exciting. I know. Contain ourselves, right? Yeah, we got to do contain. So, hey, we have some goodies today. We have the Jesus and Mary Chain, the REID brothers from Scotland. And they play their wonderful 60s style pop songs, just drenched in all sorts of ugly feedback and reverb and echo and just, yeah. So what it is, it's taking a nice clean pop song and then dirtying it up to such a degree that it becomes something new. And this is the very first cut off of their very first album, the Jesus and Mary Chain, Just Like Honey. And it's off Psychocandy. Boy, I remember when that Psychocandy album hit. Huge. They never really had a bigger album than that first one, but every album that they've ever put out was good. They put out like 7 or 8. They just recently put out one after almost 20 years of silence. The Jesus and Mary Chain woke up and put out an album like 4 years ago, and not too bad. Say a legacy act, getting their whole thing together and getting out on the road, putting out a new album. I'm all for that. And they're a Battlin brother band too. They're rock and roll has a long historical tradition of Battlin brother bands, brothers that just absolutely can't get along. You got Ray and Dave Davis of the KINKS. You've got Liam and Noel Gallagher from OASIS. You've got, I guess the Van Halen brothers always kind of got along pretty well. But, classic is the Everly brothers, They just couldn't stand each other. Oh, Rich Robinson of Black Crowes, another brother combo that has a hard time getting along, But, the REIDs, Jesus and Mary Chain, off their very first album, Psychocandy, first cut, Just Like Honey. Kind of a swirling stew pot of noise there. Yeah. Can you dig? Can you dig it? I dig it. We shall dig it. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. If you like what you're listening to, hit the like, get a subscription. Why not? Take a chance. And if you'd like to speak to me, start a conversation, drop a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Fan from Fairbanks, Alaska, and this is Axes, Picks, Climbers, and Footstools, your one-stop alternative music shop. Well, we're not selling anything, though, so I guess it isn't a shop. I'm just blabbering. Kind of goes with the territory. Hey, have a great night, morning, evening, afternoon, whenever.